Alright, hey y'all, Mr. Kyle Myers Mathematics, and let's just jump right back into it. This is Kuta Software, Infinite Algebra 1, Visualizing Data. So for the one before this, number 3, which I had a video on last week, we had a stem and leaf plot for that data set. And there was one thing I did not mention because we didn't really need to talk about it, and that is when you're doing a stem and leaf plot, typically that means that you're only going to keep the first digit and the second digit, meaning you're going to round to 2 digits or 2 significant figures. So we need to round all of these numbers. And when we round them, we round the first and the second. If there were any numbers that weren't in the 100,000s, then those would be just a little bit different. We would only round specifically to the 10,000s place. And so that's what we're going to do for each of these. So, for instance, Boston would be 62, 0, 0, 0, 0, or 62 with a 0, thousands. Right, so 620,000. Okay, then we cross these off as we go here. And then Gilbert, so that would round up actually to 21. So 21 and a 0, 0, 0, 0. Right? And then we just kind of keep going like that. Now notice I'm kind of putting them off to the side and I'm spacing them out a little bit. That's because I want to kind of put them more or less in order. And that way I don't have to do that later. So that's going to round down. 2 significant figures, so that's going to be 79. That's pretty high. Put that one right here maybe. Hopefully you guys can see that. Let me move up a little bit. And there's that one. Then for Seattle, 61, because the 8 in the thousands place would round it upwards. It's closer to 61,000 than it is to, it's closer to 610,000 than it is to 600,000. So 610,000. Oh, totally missed. I was trying to cross that out. Okay, Richmond. So roll down just a little bit here. 2, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay, Scottsdale 22. Okay, so that's don't really have space for that. I don't have to have them all in order necessarily, so I'm gonna maybe just put this one up here. Actually, you know what? Let's move off to the side. Better option. So 22, 0. I keep wanting to make it thousands, like I'm rounding to the nearest thousand, but I'm rounding to the nearest 10,000. Okay, so that one. 5, 8. So 5, 8. I can actually fit that one right here. 5, 8, 0, 0, 0, 0. Do, 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 do. It's a little tedious, but we're over halfway done now. So 22 again. 0, 0, 0. 32. So we'll put that one right about here, I guess. 32, 0, 0, 0, 0. 74. So that's going to be down pretty far. Actually, that one will go right here. 74. 0, 0, 0, 0. San Francisco. That one's going to round up just barely. 81, 0, 0, 0, 0. Washington, D.C. So that's going to be, we'll put that one maybe like right here. 6, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Columbus, 7, 9, because the 7 in the thousands place rounds it up. Aurora, like Aurora Borealis, 3, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0. Whew. Okay, so we got all of our data. And now we make a stem and leaf plot. So I'm actually going to do that over here. And the key is going to be that if I say a 3 and a 3 in my stem and leaf plot, then that will mean 3, 3, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay? So it's good to have a key, and that way I just need the numbers. I just need the numbers, and then I can go ahead and make my stem and leaf plot. So let's go ahead and do that. So we'll have our stems on the left, and our leaves on the right. You can put leaf or you can put leaves. Either one is fine. And then we kind of just go in order. I don't have them all exactly in order here, but I have them mostly in order. So we'll start at 200 thousandths. That would be a 2 and a 0. So a stem of 2 and a leaf of 0, comma. Now I've got this one. Now I also have a 1, and that's this one. I have two 2's. I'm going to list both of them. 2, 2, and a 9. Quite a few 2's. And then that's it, right? So that's all of those. I'm going to scroll down a little bit now. Okay. And then I'm on to my 3's. I do have some 3's. So 3. My lowest is a 2. 3, 2, right? So 3, 3 means 330,000. 3, 2 would mean 320,000. I also have a 3, which is what the key is based off of, is that particular one, which was the last one we did. Forgot to cross it out. There we go. Okay. And then that's it for the 3's, actually. So I'm not going to list a 4 for a stem. You don't need to list any numbers that are not in the data. I don't have anything that's in the 400,000s. So I just skip straight to 5. And I don't need to put a comma if I don't have more than one. So I would just put 8. And then that would be it. I do have some 6's. Looks like the lowest is 600, so that would be 0. 6, 0 would be 600,000. Then a 1 and a 2 for 610, 620. Okie dokie, we're almost done now. We've got 7's and 8's, so let's go ahead and put a 7 and an 8. 7, 4, and 2 7 9's. So 4, 9, 9, 4, 9, 9. And then we just have an 81 right there. 81 with a 0, 0, 0, 0, which is 810,000. And there would be our answer. Awesome. There we go. Hopefully that was helpful. And if you like it, then like all the other videos as well. Go check out my website, myersmathematics.com, where you can see what other kind of content I have on my website. Link in the description below. And of course, I also have my email if you need to reach out to me, because I also do private tutoring for any math class that's between Algebra 1 and Calculus 3, including all your test prep classes like SAT prep, ACT prep, the CLT prep, GRE, GKT, things like that. All right, catch you guys in another video real soon.